Hey everybody, this is Ralph. Uh, just letting you know that I'm working on the adapter tool now, and I'm trying to figure out how to. On the prototype, I may have to get it to do the top, but this is what I have so far. So what I have is I have to grab it by the way, and I built that part, and I did that part, and I got a spring. I had to take it from a. I took that from a weed eater. I'll have to get another one for it. But what you do is you put the spring in there, and then I'm making the top part. I'm doing it from the bottom up. Yeah. So I've got this piece right here, and this right here is going to be the bottom half. And I have to put these pieces in there, and I'm going to put them a 1/4 inch, which is like right. These pieces are a 1/4 inch. So like right here. Let me show you right here. Right here on this lip right here, that's actually a 1/4 inch. So, and we'll put one on each side. And what it is, reason for that, here, let me glue them real quick, I'll show you. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. This glue is really good, so I don't need a lot. And do each side. See, right here. And you take it right there. You have to make sure it's level. Flush. You have to do it kind of quick because it kind of gets hard real fast. Okay, right there. Push down and push it like that. And I gotta measure it, make sure it's right. That'll work. That'd be fine. I'll just have to run them both the same size. But what it is like a lip on the inside. See? What I did was I made it a little smaller right here, shorter. And then what I'm going to do is I have this, and it's actually a little too big, but it will go in there like that. And I'm going to have to trim it off a little bit to make it fit better. And then what I'll do is push it all the way down till it goes all the way down. And I'll have two parts to it so I can be able to do that. I'm going to push it down like that, make sure everything's center. And then it'll cut into it and it'll keep it in place, keep it from moving. And then what I could do is on the bottom half, with the adapter, cut for the adapter, how it was supposed to look. And then, let's get this other one. Get this other side first. Do this one. Sometimes I have to clean this thing off because, see, it builds up. I'm going to take that off. Well, I'm going to have to use my tool because it builds up around it. Yeah, it does pretty good though. So. That's better. So, what we do is this. Put it right there. I'm gluing on the 3 edges. There. And it really doesn't take a lot. So, once it's on there, it holds. Close that up real quick. And put this on here, like this. And I've pre-measured them, so. And actually, I think I got the wrong one on the wrong side. That's alright. It still works. That'll work. Push that down, push that over. It'll still work. So. So I got 2 pieces in. And it's got a little hole right there, but that doesn't matter because this back part is going to be sealed up. Because when you put the adapter, I'm just going to put a cover over it. Just put the cover over it, like right there. So that way it's kind of covered up, It'll kind of be like right there, back it up a little bit. Kind of like right there. And then I'll measure it, put it wherever I need it. Like right there. And then, I have to cut it in how I need it, because it's not exactly straight. So, it'll work though. Or I can make it fit, on the bottom of the box. If I really want it to cover the top, like that. It'll kind of be like that, but not completely. Because once you do like that, it'll be like that right there. You'll see the back part, but that's not going to matter because this right here is going to be inside of it, right there. So, it'll kind of be like that right there. Be like right there. Well, that'll actually be inside of there. So, it'll be like right there. So it's perfect size too, so. And actually that'll work. But what I could do is make this a little better is put these around it, but doesn't really need it because it's the top. And it's actually, I think that's good enough. But what I'm going to do is before I put this piece on, I'm going to make sure I have all the, the thing where it comes down on it, put where I need to, to screw into it. So we'll do that. And the adapter tool, I may have to put it like in the center or something. I'm going to have to put it in the center because what it is that this is actually backwards because when I put this on, I did it backwards, so I have to put the back to the front now. But what you do is you put the spring on there, and then where's the front? Right there. Like that. And it slides down over the top. Okay. And then this part right here, you put on. So I made a platform, so this is where the adapters go, or not the adapters, the terminals part, that I built. And then that's where the right here is where the thing stands up like this. It'll stand up right here like that. And then this part is for the adapter tool. You put that in there like that. See, and that way keeps it in place. Okay. So, but see what it does is like this. I gotta hold it down. See, it'll do like that. That way, I'm gonna have to put in kind of in the center, from the back, put it in the center so that way it goes straight down. Because if I do it like this, it'll put pressure on the front. But if I do it like in the center, it'll go down easier. But it'll push from the back and go like that. So, I'll figure it out. But I got to do the whole thing like that, and I got to figure out the mechanism part for the top and the bottom. I'm gonna have to put a spring on the back, maybe like a pin spring. But that's that part. Now, if it was like this, it would have been a whole lot better. Smoother. But I got to do it this way. So. But it's on there. See, that's what it's starting to look like. And when I get done, we're just going to paint. I'm going to paint that stuff on it. Or spray the stuff on it. But that's that. But that's what I've got so far, and that's the idea. if I'm gonna make like 2 different types, you know, actually I would have enough. I can make 2 different types, and then like on the top part, you know, it would kind of look like that one, but you know, upside down. So, and that one's gonna have to be a little bit more sturdy because it's got the. Actually, I need to actually probably put bigger pieces in, maybe something like this. So that way I have something to screw into. You know, just kind of like, let me say, kind of like this right here. You know, inside of it. You know, put them in there like that. So that way they're inside, and I'll have something to screw to. And I'll put them to the back, because I'll have to be at the center and the back, and then maybe on the back part too. So I have to see if I have enough of those. That one. Well, I've only got one, so I may have to cut it and put it in certain places. Although I do have this one too. That's kind of big. This one would be perfect, actually. Let's see. This is a little big. Let's see about this one. Yeah, I'll use this one because it's smaller. It's light too. But it's just enough to screw into. Then again, I might use this one. Yeah, because it's a little bit stronger. This one right here, and it's kind of soft. So I want something that's kind of sturdy. If I had 2 of those, I'd be happy. You know, or something strong. You know, that one's kind of loose. But here's another one. Okay, I got 2 pieces right here if I need them. Okay, cool. But I could use this one because it's stronger. So I just have to put it in certain places. Just figure out where I got to put it. And then what I could do is, you know, like I could use these for the sides. You know, like something like this. It's a mechanism that goes up and down. You know, when you do it, I could probably use these for the sides. You know, because they are kind of strong. Yeah, I'll use those for the sides. And I've got these from some other stuff. Then once I build the other part, I'll be done. And then I got to build the box. So I'm going to have to make sure I have enough for that. So I might use this strong piece right here. There's one in here that's kind of strong. So I might use this like the blade, you know, on the inside. But I'll have enough I can be able to do it with. I'll just have to make the box and everything. No biggie. You know, all these are real flimsy. You know, it's been real easy. So I have to form them and use these. Use these right here and do the form on it, you know, around it. You know, like this right here. So, you know, like around it right there. And then maybe put 2 like right there, or across or something, according to where I gotta cut it. But it's gonna be 2 pieces, so one's gonna be bigger than the other, and it's gotta be, you know, a little bit smaller. I could put it like right there, so that way it cuts it. But we'll figure it out. Or maybe then again, I could put the blade box right here. You know, put it where it fits in there, and it pushes down like that. You know, make a small one, and it would actually go on the side or whatever. But I'm trying to make it supposed to where it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to look, because of how the pattern is. But that's what I have so far, and I hope you enjoy it. You know, I hope you enjoy my videos. You know, I do the best I can with it. I did a little bit to show you, you know, but actually my twin brother thought of the idea for the spring, you know, but that's how it looks, how I designed it. It's getting there. You know, it's not exactly perfect, but it shows what I want. But once I build the mechanism part, I gotta figure out how to make it work. And once I figure out how to make it work, you know, I have to look at it and mess with it, see what I can do. So I'm gonna have to kind of put it back to, it'll be, when I have the actual working type, it'll be forward more. But because of the way I had to do the spring, because it's only got one spring, I have to center it so that way it goes down kind of straight, so it'll be back a little bit. I have to figure that part out. I think I have an idea of it. I have to work on it, but it's got to be able to push it down, so we'll see. I have to figure that part out. I'll figure it out. Anyways, it might be out a little bit, and some kind of way it goes down, because it doesn't have to go down all the way. You just got to go down far enough to do the blade box to show how it works, stuff like that. I think I did pretty good with it, how it looks. That's pretty good. See this spring in there, but see, I cut the holes and everything, did all this myself. Yeah, real fun. It's a new tool, so designing a new tool is not exactly as easy as people think it is, because you have to come up with the tool, and the only reason for that is to put the adapters onto the cables, and you would have different sizes. So what I could do is, the top would be one certain size, and then the bottom, it would be like different sizes, or maybe switch them out, the top and the bottom, or maybe make the top where it's just one size and it comes down, and the bottom part is really what you need, something like that. I'll figure it out. When they come to that, then I'm almost done. When I get the handle, that'll pretty much be it. I have to figure out where everything goes, stuff like that. I'll work on the handle when I get the top part, but it's all got to match together. And I'm gonna have to do that one the same way, measure it and stuff. Measure it like, like right here. Measure this part right here, and then right here, measure those, so that way it's the same size. I'm gonna have to make sure it goes the right way, and I'm gonna have to put springs in it. So I might just use this right here and put, like right there, something to screw into, so that way I can use this, because I think I only have one of those, and that's too small. I may have to put little holes in them to drill, but it's not going to go all the way in, because I'm going to have washers on it, so I got to figure that part out. I'll get it. If I have to, I'll have to take a piece and put it in here right there on the side. Then again, I can't do that because I gotta have it slide, so I can't do that. So it'd have to be on the inside. It'd have to be inside of here. So, anyways, that's what I have so far. Later. See you in the next video. Later.